guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be finally answering some questions, let you guys know a little bit more about me, because I know I'm like a freaking closed book. I never say anything about myself. So yeah, you guys asked me questions in my last video that I posted, and I was really surprised at how many questions I got. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna just answer some questions. Oh, and I'm in this new little setup right here because the chair that I sit in to film my makeup tutorials, I'm just gonna be straight up real with you guys, is like a freaking torture device. It kills my back so bad that usually while I'm filming my tutorials, I have to lay down like 3 times on the floor to like stretch my back out. But yeah, I just decided if I don't have to be in that setup to like for my makeup and everything in front of me, then might as well be nice and comfy cozy. So yeah, here I am in my bed, just chilling. Anyways, yeah, let's get into it. By the way, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say names because I am the worst, like the worst at pronouncing names, and I just don't want to look like an idiot. But I recognize your names, I see your names, like seriously, I recognize you guys, the ones that comment all of the time. I really do recognize you, I just can't pronounce it, unfortunately. Anyways, okay, where are you from? Did you study? I'm assuming you mean, did I go to college? Yes, I went to college. I went to college in New York City, well, Staten Island. I went to college at a place called Wagner College, but I did drop out. So I'm a college dropout. Do I regret it? No. That wasn't a question. I just added that into there. But yeah, and where did I grow up? Or where am I from? I'm from like the Philadelphia area. I feel like my hair is really gonna bother me in this video, sorry. I'm from like the Philadelphia area, not in Philadelphia. I didn't grow up in the city, I grew up like in the suburbs. But it was like a 25-minute drive to get into Philadelphia. Not like center city, but like Penn's Landing, Broad Street, that kind of stuff. And I don't live there now. I still live in Pennsylvania, but I live more closer to New York. It's actually like really in the middle of New York and Philadelphia, so yeah. Oh my god, I love this question. What is your favorite memory from high school? I had a really good run in high school. Like, I would say 9th and 10th grade were pretty bad, but then 11th and 12th I had a pretty fun time. I would say just like 12th grade in general was such a good memory for me. Being a senior, I had early release, so I would leave every day at like, I think it was like 11 o'clock, and I had a really close friend at the time, the person that I have this tattoo with. So we would just like literally hang out all the time. I would pick her up before school and we would hang out before school, and then we would hang out after school till like 10 o'clock, and then I would go home and repeat, and it was like the same thing. We would just hang out all the time, and we had so much fun together. The two of us, she lives in Florida now though, so yeah, that doesn't happen anymore, but good times, man. I don't miss it, but it was fun, you know what I mean? Sorry if you can hear my dog barking, she never stops. So, who is your inspiration? That's such a good question. I have so many inspirations. I'm really like the type of person to just pull inspiration from everywhere. But right now, drag, I get so much inspiration from different drag queens. Adore Delano, Violet Chachki, oh my god, so many. It's like ridiculous, I can't even name them all. But I really love drag makeup because it's not literal in my mind. Like, I just take the essence of what they're trying to portray and making something out of that. I really just like that. I just love drag so much. I just think it's such an amazing art form and I love it. How do you film your setup and camera? So, well, right now it's a little bit different, but I'll tell you how I film in my makeup room, which is right behind that wall. So basically I have 3 lights. I have 2 continuous fluorescent lights that are usually side by side, and then I have a Diva ring light in front of me, and then I have a giant diffuser that diffuses that light, and that's basically how I film. I have a table. It's just like a fold-out table. It's not fancy at all, honestly. Yeah, and then I have like just like fabric behind me. It's not science, it's just, yeah. How tall are you and what do you do besides YouTube? So I'm 5'7", I like to believe, but I think it's really like 5'6½". What do you do besides YouTube? Well, I live on a farm, and that alone is like a freaking full-time job. But I also work with my mom and my mom's aunt Joyce, which I don't know if I should say her name, but like I don't know why it matters. They own a flower business, and what I mean by that is not a flower shop, but actually like a flower design studio. It's not a place where you could just walk in and buy like a bouquet for your girlfriend or whatever. It's like a event decorator is what I should say. It's just that, it's an event decorator. So I help out with them whenever I can, which is usually all the time. So yeah, that's what I do, and I love doing it so much. It's just like, it's really nice. Okay, if you could go anywhere in the world and stay there for a year, where would you go? That's such a hard question. I'm not a traveler. I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, can I bring my dog? Because that is major. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I think it would probably be someplace really sunny and lush. I always imagined myself moving out to LA because I really like to be around the sun all the time. Like, I swear I'm a solar powered person. So LA would be really nice for me, but it's also really expensive there. So I don't know if I foresee that really soon, but hopefully I would like to go there. Also, how do you keep acne away? You have really pretty skin. Thank you. I actually never had acne, believe it or not. I have really, really, really dry skin. So before I ever got into makeup, I literally never washed my face or did anything on moisturizer or anything. And I think the reason why I never had acne was because my skin was way too dry to produce a pimple. Do you know what I mean? Like, it literally couldn't produce the oils to have acne. Peanut. When I start drinking a lot of water, because I don't drink water, I know. But when I start drinking a lot of water, my skin like detoxes and has like a whole breakout. And when I do have a breakout, I just try to treat it with like a charcoal mask or a spot treatment. Just the usual things, honestly. I don't have the best acne advice just because I haven't lived through it, so. How old are you and are you in college? So I already touched on the college thing. No, I'm not in college. And I am 22. I just turned 22 in January. So yeah, I'm 22. What's your guilty pleasure? I would say my guilty pleasure legitimately is like watching TV. It's not that I'm like plastered in front of the television all day. It's more like my laptop. I love watching television series. I used to love watching movies, but then it's like I would be so upset because the movie would be over. Do you know what I mean? And I want to continue on with the characters and the story, so I started watching TV shows and I'm hooked. I love watching TV shows. That's my guilty pleasure. I could sit there literally all day and not be bored. I could just lay in bed and watch Netflix all day. That would be like a perfect day for me. I would be totally cool with that. Favorite YouTube channel? Ooh, I have so many. Well, on a day-to-day basis, I watch Phil DeFranco every single day, no matter what. He's not posting this week, and I'm really upset about it. It's like throwing off my week. But I love Phil DeFranco. I love H3H3. But those aren't makeup channels. So for makeup channels, oh, and another non-makeup channel that I love is Christina and Elijah. If you don't follow Christina and Elijah, you should check them out. They're hilarious. I also love Wow Presents, obviously, because I love drag and Hey Queen. But makeup channels, I love Lucy Garland. Amazing. I die for her work. What's your favorite place/brand to shop from? I like cheap clothing. I do not like to spend a lot of money on clothing unless it's something that I know I'll have for like years and years. So I like to shop at Forever 21. I like to shop at Windsor because it's in my local mall, so it's like easy. If it weren't in my mall, I probably wouldn't shop there, to be completely honest, because I don't like to go out of my way for things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I really don't shop too often. I'm not a clothing, like, I love clothing, but I hate spending money on clothing, and I always dress like a bum. Like, literally always. So, it's like, and it's not that I don't want to, it's like, I like dressing as a bum. When I'm shopping, that's what I gravitate towards. I literally buy clothing to just film in so that I don't look like a bum. So, yeah, I always buy cheap clothing, and that's usually where I get it. Okay, so this one was on Twitter. It says, how do you clean your makeup brushes? I just use dish soap and olive oil and was wondering if there is something better. I think regular dish soap can be really drying, so the fact that you're using olive oil to counterbalance that, I think sounds really good. I just use like a brush, an actual brush cleaner right now. I'm using the Sigma brush cleaner right now. I think it's called Sigmatic. I've used the Beauty Blender one in the past. I've also used Dr. Bronner's soap because that's the soap I use. Yeah, it's like, honestly, I feel that most things work equally as well as other things. I do think that dish soap can be drying. Certain things can be drying, but since you're using the olive oil, I think that like counterbalances that, so that should be good. What kind of bra do you wear with strapless shirts or shirts that you're not really supposed to wear a bra with? Dude, the struggle. I usually don't buy shirts that you can't wear a bra with. It's so hard nowadays. I feel like every single shirt is like, oh, you can't wear a bra with that, you can't wear a bra with that. I hate that so much. It drives me crazy. I'm waiting for that trend to go out. Please, that trend needs to leave. But if I have to wear a strapless bra, which I like really hate doing, I'd rather have my bra strap showing than that. But yeah, I'll just wear a regular strapless bra. I hate it. I really hate it. I honestly never do that. I really don't, unless it's just for an Instagram picture. And usually if it's for an Instagram picture, I'll just like tuck my bra straps down and be like, so yeah, that's the secret revealed, exposed. What is your life like outside of YouTube and how did you get started? So what is my life like outside of YouTube? Extremely boring. Like literally the most boring life ever. I don't do much. I'm like a hardcore steady homebody. I like to be home. I feel like I've said that so many times. I like to be home like all the time. Yeah, it's really embarrassing. But yeah, I'm just a homebody. How did you get started doing videos, and how do you feel your journey has gone so far? That's a really good question. How did I get started doing videos? Well, I was determined for a really long time that I was going to do them, and it was kind of like one of those things that is so stereotypical with YouTube that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start a channel, But I just was like waiting for this push of like something. So I did like a couple practice videos, like just like did them and not like knowing I wasn't gonna post them so that I wouldn't get like weird about it, you know? Basically, after my 21st birthday, I was like so motivated. I'm like, I'm doing it right now, and I just like sat down and I filmed, and after I posted my first video, I was so excited, and I tried so hard. I worked so hard on my first video. Like I tried so hard with the editing, and like I thought like it was so freaking good. I thought I was so proud of it. I was like, this is the best video ever. And then like now I go back and I'm like, oh my god. How do you think your journey has gone so far? I think it's gone pretty well. I mean, I've been really like headstrong about it and just like not giving up when I wanted to so bad sometimes, when it's like you're not getting like hardly any views and like no interaction, and you're just like, ugh, you know, like when? And I just kept doing it and just kept being confident in it. And I mean, I'm still not where I would like to be, but I'm so shocked. Like, it's so weird because you're constantly in this state of like, yeah, I deserve to have millions of subscribers, but at the same time, like, shocked when somebody subscribes to your channel. It's like kind of like really conflicting in your head because you're like so grateful and so shocked that you have any subscribers to begin with, but at the same time, you're also so confident that you deserve to have millions and millions of subscribers. So it's like kind of just like weird in your head, but I would say my journey has gone pretty well so far, and I hope that it continues to go well. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling. I have a brother. He's older than me, 3 years older than me, and he's a good brother. Yeah, one sibling. How do you maintain your figure? That's a good freaking question. Everyone that knows me knows that I eat like a freaking mad person. I'm like one of those people that's like, when I'm hungry, I'm eating. I don't give up on that food. I eat. I go strong. It's like I get a craving, and that craving has to be filled. I'm like, I need Chinese food. I really need to like work out like, or do something because it's getting bad. All right, you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so freaking much. I'm giving you a hug. That's my computer hug. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I make new videos every single Thursday and Sunday, usually Sundays. I know I said this at the end of every single video, so you're probably used to it by now. Anyways, also you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Snapchat. You can follow me on Twitter. I also just made a Facebook page. I don't post that often on Facebook, but I'm gonna start doing it. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!